Well, we are here in the very last couple of hours of daylight to our week. Friday, not much different from what we have seen over the past couple of days, as we are having those temperatures in the mid-80s right now. 83 is that exact reading. We're taking a look at our East Memphis camera with mostly sunny, partly cloudy skies. A few sprinkles over the next couple of hours. Possible, but pretty unlikely. It's not going to be the amount of rain we had seen yesterday evening or any sort of late bursts like we did manage to see throughout Memphis and Shelby County, as we are going to see those southerly winds and drier atmospheric conditions prevent any sort of occurrence of the like. Right now, our radar showing that we really don't have much to track. A few little sprinkles there into parts of Phillips and Coahoma counties that will probably track mostly to the north, maybe just a little bit east of north over the next couple of hours, but really no chance that we are going to witness for any sort of strengthening here, as it does seem we are looking at a pretty dry start to the weekend. But as we do head into later on, especially Saturday afternoon, we are going to see those chances of rain increase quite a bit. We already see it in regions off to our west, including an isolated cluster of some storms there in southern central Arkansas. Again, nothing over there that is going to make it to our region. But tonight, I think we are going to have some of those mostly cloudy conditions. Again, a few sprinkles possible, but nothing that I think is going to really provide much of an impact. Will probably be dry by daybreak on Saturday. But here is where the Easter weekend forecast does look to diverge a little bit from what we've seen the last couple of days. Saturday giving us quite a bit of rain here over the course of the afternoon hours and into at least the later evening, early overnight hours. Fortunately, Sunday, Easter itself, is going to be dry, but with all of the rain we are expecting, I do expect some pretty muddy conditions out there, a lot of wet grounds that won't really have had much of a chance to dry, especially with temperatures expected to be considerably cooler, down in the 60s waking up Sunday. I think we may be in the upper 40s in a couple of spots, so definitely going to want to pack some of those heavier clothes and dress wears for any early morning services at that point. But we'll go through here our forecast model for the rain here this week. And again, tonight, Friday, it looks like we are going to avoid anything besides a few sprinkles, a few brief showers out west in central Arkansas. We may see some greater activity, but I am pretty confident that the Mid-South is going to enjoy an extended period of dryness over this time. But as we do head towards Saturday, that is when the heavier rain will be arriving. Now, as we head into the morning hours around daybreak, things should still be almost entirely dry. Maybe a few little sprinkles preceding that main line over the course of the afternoon. But by around noon is when we are going to start to see that move on in through the region. I think nothing heavy at first, but by around 2 to 3 p.m. is when we are going to have the greatest opportunity here for some heavier amounts of rain, some storms as well, of which it doesn't look like we'll see any on the severe side, but some could be on that stronger sort of cusp of the criteria. And regardless, it will be contained within a very long line of showers and storms that will take its time moving through the region. It's not looking like we'll see that start to exit until around 9 p.m. Probably looking at total dryness by midnight, and then clear, sunny skies on Easter morning, Sunday. But again, things are probably going to be a bit muddy out there, and a weather impact alert will be in place just because of how much rain we do expect. The duration of this rain for Saturday going to definitely necessitate the moving of any outdoor plans we have indoors, and we'll want to make sure we are just keeping track of the radar and making sure we have multiple methods to receive the latest updates in case we do manage to see a couple of those storms get on the stronger side. But the main threat, again, is going to be that rainfall. Areas that are prone to flooding or a piling of water we'll want to avoid. I think all of us can be expecting at least close to an inch, if not more than that, 2 inches locally in some spots, depending on how quickly this moves through, which I don't really think is going to be all that quick. Hopefully, though, it does look like we are going to have drier conditions through next week, and this will be sort of our big chance for seeing widespread rainfall, which, again, is needed. We've had a lot of ongoing drought conditions across the region over the past several weeks, and I think this will manage to at least put a sizable dent in some of those readings once we get more updates on that over the next couple of days. But again, rain chances much higher for Saturday than what we've seen tonight or on Easter Sunday. As we head towards the next week, things are looking drier overall. Lots of rain in general. Again, a few storms mixed in there with the showers. And then over the next couple of days, we'll see Easter dry out in the 60s and then a gradual warm up here with those drier conditions. We won't be back in the 80s anytime soon, but in the 70s, a lot of warmth still to be expected next week. We're taking a live look right now. We'll be right back after the break.